Vergenoegd Löw wine estate is not only famous as a producer of award-winning red wines and its runner ducks, but also for a rich heritage. This heritage is now being preserved for coming generations, and a bright future awaits this magnificent establishment. In 2015, Professor Löw from Germany added Vergenoegd to his portfolio of heritage properties, with the aim to restore this historical Stellenbosch estate to its former glory and to unearth the thriving potential of a modern wine farm and accommodation destination. This estate, which is on the outskirts of Stellenbosch, is one of the oldest working farms in South Africa, with land rights granted in 1696, while the Cape Dutch homestead dates to 1773 and is celebrated as a national monument in South Africa. Vergenoegd Löw is well known for its wines, especially reds that have scooped up international awards. Thanks to winemaker Vusi Dalikuba, the estate's wines are sure to attract more wine lovers. The wine range has been redeveloped, redesigned and relaunched, featuring elegant label designs carrying the names of Professor Löw's children. The estate's flagship wine is named after Professor Löw's son, Maximilian Löw. Angelo, what is your vision for the accommodation here at Vergenoegd Löw?
Well, the vision is to create an outstanding accommodation, obviously. There is nothing like it in Somerset West, so it would be the first of its kind. I don't believe in saying, we want to be like this one or that one. We want to create our own identity. We want to be known as Vergenoegd Löw Boutique Hotel and Spa, and excel in whatever we do as far as the accommodation is concerned. We have a very simple philosophy. When we run our business, we want the guests to feel at home away from home.
A key attraction of Vergenoegd Löw is a new signature restaurant, Clara's Barn. The reason for this incredible new feature is to honor Professor Löw's wife, Clara.
We are looking to be the best farm, we are looking to produce the best wines, and we want to establish the best restaurant. And if you have the best restaurant, you need a name for it. And what should be nearer than taking the name of the best wife? And to memorize this moment, we tried to fix the story in a plug, and I would ask my wife to unveil it. Cheers.
Clara's barn has been tastefully restored in the original estate barn with cobbled floors and cattle trots. It has magnificent views over Table Mountain, Vals Bay and the Helderberg Mountains. The restaurant has renditions of artwork by famous Dutch artist and church minister Jan Brandes. To ensure that Clara's Barn becomes one of Cape Town's premier restaurant destinations, Vergenoegd Löw has joined hands with award-winning chef Bertus Basson. And of course, Bertus, in conjunction with head of chef Drikus Brink, have already wowed visitors to Vergenoegd Löw with Geubels, his other restaurant on this sprawling estate. How do you honor the rich heritage of Vergenoegd Löw when designing a new restaurant?
We've got the German heritage and Prof. Löw that came into the country and really gave us the opportunity to just redevelop and revitalize one of the oldest heritage barns in South Africa. Not many people in South Africa will have the resources to take something that was completely dilapidated and turn it into a world-class restaurant.
It used to store farm equipment, tractors. It was like a shed that was dilapidated, basically. And we had to bring all of that back to life, which is what you see today.
Dr. Hans Jesse, what are some of the interesting facts that you uncovered in your research around Vergenoegd Löw?
The first owner was Peter de Vos, Dutch person who came to the Cape. But in 1694 he already started farming here, and in 1696 he had 4,000 vines already on the farm. He sold it to a burgher, Ferdinand Appel, and the farm then gradually became established as a very nice wine farm.
Today we solemnly celebrate the opening of Clara's Barn as a fine dining restaurant.
Bertus, you make original and indigenous food at many different venues. What do you want people to experience at Clara's Barn?
So this barn is historically significant. It's a beautiful old space. It's been built beautifully and brought back to life. So modern South African cuisine is sort of everything for me. But in this specific space, I think modern cuisine interpreted from a farmhouse kitchen, a South African farmhouse kitchen.
It's my privilege to hand over the keys of Clara's Barn to Bertus, who shall be from now on the guardian of Clara's Barn.
Can you give us any clues of signature dishes on the menu?
I don't like signature dishes, to be honest with you. It means that the menu sort of becomes stale and it doesn't change. However, I like a signature style. So the food will be very clean, focused, a small menu. You can choose a 3 or a 5 course menu, but it's very fresh, very focused on local produce and obviously seasonal cooking.
Zulani, what was the experience like tonight to perform here at Vergenoegd Löw?
I mean, the space is just so incredible. So wonderful to be in such wonderful company.
Can you feel the music of Africa here?
Babe, the music of Africa is like in the pores of this land.
It's not every husband that has the honor to name a restaurant after his beautiful wife. How did you feel when you heard the news, Clara?
Yeah, I was very excited about it. Yeah, and I'm very honored.
We had been working on the concept of the restaurant, on the concept of the farm, and to see everything in place, that is like a harvest.
After an incredible evening, all I can say is thank you, Professor Löw, for preserving South African history and culture in such an extraordinary way here at Vergenoegd Löw.